What's going on, boxing fans? It's Kenneth SB Unboxing. You can visit us on the web at www.sbunboxing.com. Let's speak boxing. September 14th, Mayweather is going to take on Canelo Alvarez. Undercard is going to be some. It's going to be some great ass fights. Good night of boxing right there. You have Trout's going to take on Lara. You have Matisse is going to take on Danny Garcia. Matisse completely dominated Lamont Peterson. Looked good. Back Garcia in the corner, and Garcia has to step up to the plate. It's not Zab Judah. It's not Amir Khan. And it's definitely not no Erik Morales. It's Matisse. Matisse completely dominated Lamont Peterson. And that's going to be that's a hell of a fight right there for you. That's going to be a brawl. You have Lara taking on Trout. Trout, debatable as far as who won against Trout versus Canelo Alvarez. A lot of people thought Trout looked good and was the more active fighter as far as punch output. Should have won that fight. In my eyes, I thought Canelo Alvarez landed the cleaner, more power shots. But it's 50-50 right there. I see why people thought Trout won the fight, but, I gave it to Canelo. Canelo landed the bigger, cleaner shots. But Trout was victorious against Miguel Cotto. And he looked good. He looked good on both fights, even though he lost against Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is no joke. Canelo Alvarez is the fighter at the 154 weight division. Lara, victorious against Anguilla, looked really, really good against Anguilla. I know styles make fights. It was kind of hard for Lara to take on a fighter like Anguilla. It's Mexican War. That guy's a beast, man. He kept coming forward. Took everything that Lara had. Took everything. Lara just went to work on his face. Stopped the fight, broke his cheekbone, had to stop it. Lara hit the canvas twice, though. Got caught with some clean shots. Hit the canvas for the first time. Hit the canvas for the second time in his career. Anguilla hit him with some big shots. But Lara looked good. He's quick, fast. You can tell he boxes. He's a hell of a fighter. Worked the ring really well, and caught Anguilla with some clean combinations. That fight right there on paper, 50-50. It looks good on paper. That's going to be a hard fight to sit there and predict and say who's going to win out of both fighters. What's my fight predictions? I know styles make fights. I know Trout's no Anguilla. He's not going to sit there like a punching bag and just keep coming forward and letting you just catch him with whatever shots you bring him. He's not going to stand in front of you. Trout's going to box you. He has a lot of head movement. He's just as fast as Lara. He's just as explosive as Lara. And it's going to be a boxing fight. It's going to be a chess match. Trout, he's a young fighter. Lara's a young fighter. Both of them are going to last 12 rounds. So it's going to come down to who. I don't think Lara's going to knock out Trout. I don't think Trout's going to knock out Lara. It's not going to be it's going to be a boxing fight. Who's ready? Who's going to box that night? That's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to the judges' scorecards. Is it going to be a split decision? It might be a split decision on this one. It might. What's my fight prediction? It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because I know I'm going to upset a lot of fans. I'm going to upset a lot of Trout fans. But, I'm just a fan itself. I have to. It's a 50-50 coin toss on this one. But, like I said, Trout's no Anguilla. You know what? But it's Lara, Canelo Alvarez. Now, Canelo Alvarez, he's a good-ass fighter. A lot of people think Lara can completely dominate Canelo Alvarez. I just don't see it, Lara's a hell of a fighter. But I don't see him dominating Canelo Alvarez. But I'm going to have to go with Trout on this one. This is my fight prediction. This is my opinion. I'm going to have to go with Trout on this one. It's hard. Like I said, it's hard to judge. I know I'm going to upset a lot of people, but I just think Trout, it's going to come out victorious on this one. Trout, he's definitely going to last all 12 rounds. He's quick. He's explosive. He pulled off the victory. He just, he fought Miguel Cotto. He fought Canelo Alvarez. He has that experience. And I think he's going to do what he has to do to come out victorious on that fight, as far as experience-wise. Yeah, Lara fought Anguilla, but like I said, Trout's no Anguilla. And that fight was a little too close for me because if, that fight wouldn't have been stopped, I had Anguilla, I had that a draw. That fight right there was a draw in my eyes. I didn't have, and I actually seen the judges' scorecard. That was really close. Really close on them judges' scorecards. But Lara went to town. You know, he did his thing, got the interim belt. But my fight prediction, I just think Austin Trout's going to pull off and just be victorious on this fight. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Austin Trout versus Lara. You think Lara's going to win this one? Austin Trout's going to win this one? Friend request, subscribe. Have a good one.